I fell in love with Ryan because he's my best friend. He is the person that when I'm having a good day, I want to celebrate with. When I'm having a bad day, I want him to hug me and hold me. When I'm excited, he's the first person I want to tell good news to. And I think sometimes people don't realize like how special that is.
Sydney's wonderful, unique, one of a kind, a true best friend of mine. I mean, I've got a lot of grooms who are behind me in a room right now, but my best friend is over in that chapel over there. Easy to date your best friend, and it's even easier to marry them.
I see forever when I look in your eyes.
You could tell early on that Ryan and Sydney were paired for life, and they were lucky to have found each other as early as they did.
Ryan and I met when we were in high school.
Our relationship started out in Miss Elliott's marketing class way back when, about 10 years ago.
We were definitely different. He was like the more like quiet, just more reserved, and I was more of the wild child. But we like formed this really, really great friendship, and then he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend on our FCA retreat.
As your little sister and soon-to-be sister-in-law, it has been wonderful and inspiring watching you two fall in love and create a beautiful life together. Excited to witness many more years to come.
You're like a picture on the walls in my head. Colors like
Wow.
You look beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
you are my heart. You are my high. You are my dream. Come alive.
Ryan, you are the easiest choice I'll ever make. Saying yes to being your friend, your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife. Never once have I had any doubts.
My everything, my like no other. Yeah, I could stay here with you for forever. For forever.
You look beautiful.
You look so good.
I didn't think I was gonna get emotional.
Holy cow.
Do I look like a bride?
Yes, you do. You look like an awesome bride.
Missed you.
I miss you too. I love you so much.
I love you.
Of all the things I've ever seen, you're a magic that I never thought I'd find.
Sydney, you have no idea the impact you've made on me and the gratitude that I have for our relationship. To go from annoying younger brother to one of your closest friends has been so cool, and I'm thankful for it. Ryan, Sydney is really blessed to have you in her life. You motivate me to be my best self in my own relationship, and you've taught me things that I didn't even know until I've met you. I couldn't be luckier to call you a friend and now a brother, and I'm thankful that we get to share the rest of our lives together.
That is deeper than the blue in the sky.
Today I promise to continue to choose you over and over again. I promise to pray with you, to dream with you, to build a family with you, and to encourage you. Not only do I promise that my love for you will grow with each day, but I promise to be your friend and partner every step of the way. I love you so much.
Like a vision we made it, and brought me back to life. Yeah, I was illuminated, just like a spark in the night. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm really proud of Ryan. Turned out to be a great young man. I'm especially happy that he found his soulmate Sydney. They were meant for one another, and that's what the best marriages are all about. They make each other better. Sydney's a dream, and you've known it all along.
Yeah, all that I can do is say, I wanna give it my
vow to you that when you are at 10%, I'll put in the 90. And I know for certain that you'll do the same for me.
Sydney is one of the most loyal people that I've ever met, and when she's on your team, she always has your best interest. Everyone that loves her for exactly who she is. A stubborn, intelligent, hilarious, and beautiful person inside and out. And Ryan, you've been the same, kind, honest, and considerate person since the day that I met you. Only now you've grown into a strong and successful man that I already know will make a great husband.
Like I'm innocent, yeah. All that I can do is say,
The biggest word I would use to describe Ryan is kind. He's just so kind. I've never met anyone who has something bad to say about Ryan. He's just very selfless. He can be a little gooby and thinks he's funny, but he's also just like very smart and he's very driven. And I appreciate how much he takes care of me.
Now pronounce the two of you, Mr. and Mrs. Mahoney. You may kiss your bride.
So to my high school sweetheart, I loved you then, I love you still, always have, always will.
But before I start handing out compliments, there were a couple things that I wanted to share. This past year, Sydney and I have talked on the phone almost every other day. And Ryan, there were a couple things that I thought might be helpful for you to go ahead and accept. First off, she's never gonna go through that pile of mail. So if there's something important in there, you should take a look. Sydney also told you that after the wedding, she was gonna find a cheaper nail salon. That's never gonna happen. And I wanna stress this last one the most. Sydney and I are usually on the phone when she's on her way home from work, and this lecture he gave her about honking in downtown Atlanta, it didn't work.
I promise to love you even as you scan through every movie on every streaming platform before picking one for us to actually watch.
So I brought some hard evidence today just to prove to you guys how close I was to getting on this card. I went on a trip to Phoenix, Arizona with the Mahoney family, and sorry in the back if you can't really see, but here's a picture of the five of us, great happy family. You can't break this bond. You know, all of us together. God, look how happy we all look. Now here, I'll hand this to the bridal table. And then Christmas that year, 2016, I'll never forget it. Here's the Christmas card. Somebody's missing. I don't know who. Maybe you guys could figure it out. But I'm not pictured here. I read the poem like 8 times, thought there was invisible ink at the bottom. No, still not. But it's okay. I only lost sleep for a couple weeks, but I'm fine now. I'm all good.
I feel like he's like bulldozing my head. He's like,
I would love you whether you are rich or poor, or we are rich or poor. I now pledge to hold these. To my high school sweetheart, I loved you then, I love you still, I always have, and I always will.
Ryan, I love you very, very much. This past year, it has been just crazy getting engaged and buying our house and moving. Like we really have I feel like this chapter is gonna be so exciting for us, like building our new life together and finally being able to call you my husband. I'm so excited.